All right, here we go. What's up, Sumo Links? It's Chris from AppSumo, and want to thank you guys for joining us for the webinar.
Everybody disappeared for some reason.
We are. Can you see me? Everyone, let me know if you're able to see us on here. Looks like it is. It is broadcasting. Want to make sure we got some people in the.
Guys, do you hear me?
Yep. All right, they got us.
Something happened. I started to say one.
What's up?
Do you hear something?
Looks a bit fuzzy, but I can see and hear it okay. All right, let's see if it works out. I'll turn my camera off in a moment so we can get even better video. But today we are joined with David, who's the founder of Weblium. If you haven't seen it on AppSumo yet, Weblium is a next generation AI-powered website builder that helps you design beautiful sites that look great. And right now it's on AppSumo for just $49 lifetime access, which is down from the annual price of $600. So you can see David and myself right now, but I'm going to shut down my camera. David's going to take you through a demo and walkthrough of Weblium. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. And at the end, I'll come back and throw some of those questions at David, get those answered. And we're also going to be sending out a replay at the end. So you should get that later today if you have to jump out at any point. But right now, I'm going to turn off my camera. I'm going to turn it over to David, and I hope you guys enjoy. David? Where did David go? There he is.
The first run webinar jam, and immediately I disappeared.
All right. Do you want to turn on the screen share and we can start going through?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Hey guys, everyone. You know, I wish. Yeah, we have quite international people over there. People from Mumbai, people from Colorado. I myself sitting in Ukraine right now. So let's get the party started. Guys, do you hear me? Do you see me? Shall I start? Yeah, I think that you hear me. All right. So today I'm gonna talk about the Weblium deal that you guys have on AppSumo. First of all, I should tell you that this deal is not available anywhere else, as usually, you know, AppSumo demands to create, you know, some exclusive arrangements for AppSumo lovers, you know, and so I will try to open. I research all the questions you guys asked in the comment section on the deal itself. We also have log files from intercom chat, you know, so I try to kind of gather all this, you know, into one place and, explain you what the deal is about and try to answer all the questions and also do a live demo for you. So you will see, for those people who never had any chance to get, you know, a closer look into it, you will be able to do it right now and make a decision if you're gonna wanna run with this offer or you wanna just skip it this time, okay? So let's first focus on the deal itself. First of all, the deal is for resellers. So for people, we have two types of customers who are resellers. Number one are people from agencies who usually want to target low budget orders. And you know, normally for an agency, out of 10 requests to create a website, only 2 are fulfilled and people pay money and become clients. Eight just leave because, you know, maybe the budget was not, you know, met. Maybe you could not fulfill the functionality requirements, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you did not talk properly, you know, whatsoever. So a lot of agencies are losing those deals, although leads, although they pay for them. So we got a lot of requests like this, and we started to think, okay, why don't we try to make money all together, right? Why don't we have these people like agency owners as our partners, and they deal with end users, and we provide a platform, and we help these agencies, you know, to fulfill all client requirements, and they make money and we make a little money too. So we decided that, you know, it's going to be a fair deal to split it 50-50. Our regular pricing is $126 a year. So basically people prepay for a year. If they prepay for a year, they get it basically for $10 a month. If they go months over months, it's $15 a month. So they save immediately 30%. That's why 95% of Weblium clients are paying for a year. Okay, so the whole package would not be sufficient if we would not fulfill the main requirement, which was a white label. We did not have white label, honestly, 6 months before or even 3 months before. So it's just super new, and we decided to run in, through AppSumo. Just for you, so you know, guys, we sell this package for $600 to people, outside of AppSumo, because so we kind of want people to commit with an initial investment and not to drop it in the middle, right? So, and the second type of audience besides agency owners are people from that occasionally do some websites, either for themselves, so they they save immediately 50% lifetime, or for their friends, family. I don't know, like some guy who runs the business and you know him for a while. He asks you, because you have some knowledge in IT, he asks you to create a website, right? So this is exactly an offer for these people who want to make extra money. Okay, and the white label, the main goal for white label is how do you actually create your own site builder. You don't call it Weblium anymore. You can all call you, I don't know, like Anthony's website builder. You call it, you call it Apple. You call it whatever you want to call it. So we would support it. What is included into this reseller plan? Of course, in that you are becoming, by paying this little entry fee, because we don't want to run it for everyone on the street. So we have like a little payment to join the club, right? So and it's a lifetime access to the club. So even if you sold one license, then you stop doing this business for 5 years, and then you come back on 6 years, then you still are valid and become so it's a no renewals. It's not a renewal membership. You pay one time and forever you are a reseller of us, right? Second, so you get 50% margin, right? But on top of that, what we found, and actually we did not come up with this solution at the beginning, a lot of people want us to support those projects. Honestly, some people who are successfully with sales, they become kind of lazy. So they want us to do the dirty job and just want to build their clients and outsource everything to us. We have people in Ukraine. It's a studio with 50 people. So it's quite, reasonably cheap labor over there. So like our prices are low by itself, but then you guys as a members, you also get 30% off their prices, of the list prices, right? So I can give you an example. Like if we don't have a special price, we charge by hours. Usually we charge $10 an hour, so you get like a price for $7 an hour by professional web designer who is doing your project. And the most beautiful thing, you start with your own. Let's say you completed the project 30%, and then your life situation changed, and you want to offload this project to someone else. On a freelance market, it's going to be really hard for you, because like nobody wants to take the project in the middle of the process. For Weblium, because you are using the same platform as we do, Weblium Studio can start and continue from exactly the same moment where you stopped, which is great. Like we see a lot of people, like our partners, are loving this option, because they can start by themselves and then they take it over by us, or we start the process and they take over by themselves. So it's working simultaneously both ways. Okay, and also like we're gonna obviously take care about this project, and so all future reseller plan updates are included as well, so you don't have to worry that you are gonna be you're gonna be have a problem. Okay, and then extra bonus, which many people were confused, AppSumo members, when we started to run the project, they thought that we are giving away Weblium subscription lifetime. It's not gonna work, guys. Like I'll tell you a straightforward way, because we are hosted all of our infrastructure with Google, and Google charges us repeatedly, charges us every month, right? So if we give it to someone lifetime, it's not going to work, because it's not win-win situation. Somebody's win-lose situation. Either you lose or either we lose. So it's not sustainable business model. But we wanted to award, Allman from AppSumo, actually, after he revised the whole project, and he said like, why don't you give some extra gift to the guys, to the members? And we decided to give you a 1 year free pro subscription, which is worth extra $126 or $63 if you're a reseller, right? Because you get 50% discount basically. So you can use it for your own website, or you can give it away to a client and then charge a client. I'm not recommending to give it away for free. You charge a client, you make first money with you, keep 100% revenue by yourself, and then the second project will be on us 50-50. All right. And of course, you get 60-day money back guarantee, not because we want it and we love it, but because AppSumo requires it. All right. So we go next. And then we have two packages. Like it's quite simple to realize. The first package is $49, and the second package is $89. What is the difference? We have 3 active projects. Active projects, I will say, I will explain the difference for the next slide. Or you have 10 active projects. The active project is a lab. Basically it's your pipeline, how many projects you are actually preparing to sell to your clients. And in the first plan, you get 1 team member, and another one, you get 5 team members. Basically, so we were thinking, if you are a self-employed guy doing the web design work, the first plan is, ideal for you. If you're an agency, you have a couple of employees, maybe remote, maybe in-house, then probably you should go with the second plan, okay? You get all the access, all the other things are basically the same. So the main difference is between the active projects and team members, all right? So now, the main point of confusion. People are confusing what is the project, active project, or what is a website. So basically, you get a lab where you experiment with these projects, right? Let's imagine you get one prospect and he wants you to make a website. So this is your active project. You open it up with a Weblium. You get basically a pro subscription, no limitations at all. We used to have before limitations. You cannot do integrations, you cannot put pixels and so on. We decided to stop and avoid it. Now you have a fully workable pro subscription where you could start working with the client, you start developing a demo for him, you start showing some integrations, basically like everything you need to sell, because you are a reseller, right? So your main job is to sell. So once you sold it, like you transfer this, it becomes a website, like you forget it, it's your empty slots, you'll get another empty slots. Basically, an active project is your incubator, where you incubate those client projects. And in the first plan, you can do it 3 at a time. In the second plan, you get 10 at a time. Once the project is completed, it paid or failed, then you can remove it or pass it to the client, right? What is the website? The website is already created project, maybe that was created from the project, active project, right? And then you issue the license to the customer. There is 2 ways to do it. Maybe you charge the client, I don't know, maybe you ask him to pay cash, maybe you ask him to pay check, maybe you have a barter operation, he does something in exchange for you. We don't care. And then you pay for in behalf of a client, or you give it to a client to pay full price, and then you get 50% as a cashback return to your account. So you can do either way. If you have your own billing, just bill your client and pay us half. If you don't have any billing or don't want to deal with this, accounting stuff and so on, other things, then we bill the client and give you 50% back. It's quite simple. We try to keep it stupid simple, guys. All right. So here's how inside the Weblium you're gonna see if it's an active project or a website. See this little active project badge? So this is how you see that this is a project versus this is a website. So it's quite easy to realize and differentiate. We just came up with this. One guy from AppSumo member, he told us that he's confusing how to differentiate the client project versus just an incubator project. So we created this little badge, like it's working right now. It's already on a prod. Now, how I can add members? I will do a demo for you as well, but so I decided to include some. Basically, you go to the project, and then maybe I will share with you. See, so I'm inside the Weblium. There is a team members, and there is since Monday there's going to be another tab called clients. so you can have all clients records. And here you have a team members that you get granted access to, so you can invite another member, write his test.test.com, for example, his email, and you send invite. Pretty much similar to test.test.com is already taken. So similar to what you already had in Google Map, in Google Drive or Google Docs, and so on. So then the member gets an email from your brand. By the way, custom branding. So I will try to show you how it works. So basically here you could say AppSumo, for example. Yeah, you see. So you change the title, you save it. Okay. So here you upload. So I uploaded something. So you upload, for example, your logo. I don't know if I have any logos. Yeah, some business incubator. I don't know where I did this logo. So I got this business incubator. Then I have an editor logo where, like when people are adding some editors, editor inside, inside. So you have this in editor, and you have fav icon, right? Favorite icon in your browser. It should be some icon. It shouldn't be like this. Maybe I don't know if I have something. I have reseller, so just my drive. It's just for as an example, okay? So now, since Weblium already knows that your site title is AppSumo, so once you change the domain name, obviously, you're gonna get this team member gonna get an email from AppSumo site builder asking to join as a team member. All right, are you following, right? So same with the client, same with everything. So how to transfer now? Like imagine that we already created a website, we showed it to the customer loves it, customer is ready to pay, we charge the customer, then we send him a link to sign up. Basically, it's going to be white label under your own brand. Then you send a transfer request. For now, we did it manually, but it's going to be, since I think Wednesday, it's going to be like fully automated, because there are two scenarios. So we're learning what is the best scenario. So, and we will transfer it to the account through the chat for now. But again, in 1 week, it's going to be automated. So you can mention itself, like people do it in the domain industry with Namecheap or Enum, where you can push the domain name to another account holder, right? So once the website is transferred, it should be upgraded to Pro. And either you do it for a customer, or we charge him full price and you get it back to your account, right? So it's a cashback. So I hope it's clear, right? So now how you make clients' website paid? You pay for a client. I told you about it. So you get for 50% discount. So you have promo codes, which like forever gives you 50% off. Or you transfer the website to a client account, and the client pays full price. Once the client pays full price, you get 50% back, right? All right. And now, who will communicate with the client? It's a very often asked questions. So you support your clients yourself, because like we disable the chat, because otherwise like it's very hard to control which brand we should represent in that case, right? But in case it's needed, we can support the client, but under using your permission. So you decide how you want the client, because some people are saying, I don't care, it's white label, but I say like it's powered by Weblium, or it's powered by, this is my chat, so, and we support it. But normally in reseller packages, like the reseller supports the client, and we can support the reseller unlimited. All right. So now I wanted to give you some live demo. I wanted to also like show you this clients. See, this is a prototype which is going to be live on Tuesday. So it's the same as I have here on on the stage. I already have team members. So as you can see, like you will have another tab called clients, but the system will work same way as team members. All right. And so I wanted to show you some live demo. I don't know, like I think guys, I pretty much show. So this is how you are entering. Maybe I will do it. Just 1 second. I will show you full demo if needed. So I have this promo code, one of the promo codes. Now I go to just one. Yes. So here's once you buy, you see this claim this deal window, right? So you enter this activation code. You press activate. I already activated it. Shit. Sorry, guys. I think I already pre-activated it, which is weird. From AppSumo. So I think it's maybe because I'm inside. No, maybe because I need to sign out. Maybe this is the reason. Always like when you want to run the demo. Okay, so I have another test. Let's do it. So I activate the test. I'll try it. No, it's invalid. It says invalid for some reason. I mean, why? Something weird happening, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, I just like passed before the webinar. I did a full demo, so that's why I don't like it. And davidpress@gmail.com. So basically, once you activate it, you create an account. That's what I do right now. So you will be, transferred here. And I forgot what kind of. I did like just as a test, so that's why I have a problem. I forgot this name. See. I think it was my fault. Let's see, maybe. No, it's not entering me. Letting me enter. Just 1 second. Yeah, I changed the password, and I think it was stupid to change it. Anyway, I was there, fuck. Guys, I'm sorry. This is bad. Anyway, let me open and ask you questions, because like you saw it from inside, like I cannot log in, and I just don't want to waste your time. Yeah. Bill, maybe my guys right now, like they will try to update and give me a new code, because like I was preparing for the presentation. I did the whole story, the customer journey. Right now, like I kind of lost it a little bit. Do you have marketing materials that we can use to promote Weblium? So can I answer some questions?
Yeah, you want to turn your camera back on, and then we can go through some of the questions while we get the site set up.
I'm already turned my camera back on. No, you don't see me, or?
I don't see it. No. Let's
I'm
see.
sorry.
People in the chat can let us know.
We see. Oh, they see me.
Okay, they can see you, so it might just be on my end.
Do you see this redhead guy? Bill, all right. So for you, it's not convincing you. I realize it, but the thing is, you get 60 days money back, so you can try it and verify by your own. That's why we have money back. So we don't want to, to confuse anyone or to cheat anyone. So you just buy it. If you don't like it, you get immediate refund, and it's handled by AppSumo team. So you don't have to rely on us. So it's not. You have no risk. The only risk you have, you can freeze $49 for 3 days. That's your own risk, the whole risk. So Peter, once our client upgrade to Pro, will they remain on our main website, my website tab? Yes. So it depends on how you wanna manage this. If the client always, he's a site owner, right? So the client decides if he wants you to continue to have access to the website, then you see it on my website. If the client chooses to stop working with you, Peter, then like you get this website disappeared, and it's going to be a property of the client, which is fair, I think, right?
Hop into
Another
the
question.
demo,
Do you have marketing
David?
materials?
It looks like some people have already bought the tool.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
To see that demo.
We have banner sets. We have some brochures. We have videos. Like, yeah, we can supply you with all the creative that we have. We can even supply you with source files, so you can change and modify them If you're going to be white label and you want to promote your own stuff, you know, like we're fine with that. When can we expect to customize the domain of white label platform? I think it's coming Monday. It's this Monday. It's already, I saw it on the stage already. So it's going to be Monday because we have to run all the continuous, you know, QA tests, you know, like to kind of, to have it, you know, verified and you get it, you know, Monday you're going to get it. Once the client upgrades their account to Pro, will they still have branded white label builder? Yes, exactly. That's if you put your own logo, if you put upload logo in editor, if you upload the logo in fan icon, then you get everything branded and people will use only your own builder. So now John is asking, how do you compare Weblium SEO abilities versus WordPress template? Well, I'll be completely, you know, honest with you guys. So if you are comparing with WordPress, if you're an SEO guy, WordPress gives you more power in terms of managing SEO. However, it depends on, you know, like if you want to run a portal or a content-heavy website, then right, yes, you WordPress is better. If you are building just a corporate website and your SEO is not #1 primary strategy, you can use Weblium, you know, for sure. Because I give you an example, Weblium itself, Weblium.com is powered by Weblium. So we don't have anything extra version of Weblium. We use the same Weblium as you do. And using Weblium, we are ranked on a very competitive keywords. We are receiving right now around 45,000 organic visitors every month, and it's growing, which means gives me you know, like that it's gonna work. All right, so guys like showing me that we have another, yeah, it's already on .com because I was on the stage. This is working. Okay, so this is working. Let's do another another try just to sorry, I forgot to share the screen. They don't see my screen, guys. Sorry, I just like got activation, but you did not see my screen. Do you want me to run the demo for you, or just like let's focus on so Kim is asking me, or 45K organic for which keyword? It's not gonna work for one keyword. Obviously, it's gonna. We have about, I think, about 100 targeted keywords. So you can run it, you can verify it using SEMrush, for example. Run weblium.com through it, and you will see a lot of, you know, keywords we are ranked for. Now I have already built and launched my first website and have interacted with support. I like the platform and will continue to use it, but I would like to have some features if possible. All right, John, let's see. The ones that would be easier, first include modules for spacers and HR. Okay. Custom block, currently only single column available. Can you either add 2 or 3 or 4? Yes. So the custom block is going to be upgraded like very soon. It's going to be like basically like give you not only columns, rows, you know, any kind of combinations between columns and rows. So we are working, we call it zero block. So we're going to convert it into much more powerful way. I'm not sure about this, your first question for spacers and HR, but you know, like I can definitely look into it with our dev team. Does Weblium have an ability to make e-commerce website? No, not for now. You know, like the only thing we do, we have, if you have a single product or a couple of products and you have a buy button, if it's a PayPal button, for example, where people click and then they go to PayPal and pay, yes, we can do it. But for a true e-commerce website, it's not ready yet. We just signed a white label deal with Equit.com. So it's going to be integrated deeply inside Weblium. So you will have the same interface and it's going to be powered by Equit. But Equit charges us extra. So you're going to have, it's going to be like extra charge for e-commerce. So Stephanie is asking about if Weblium is optimized for speed and mobile in the future, will SEO? Yes. We are working very heavily on SEO features and especially speed, because all the platform is ran on Google Cloud, and we have a Google Cloud website speed team in 3 engineers assigned to our dev team, basically because they want to make a case, because we don't use any Amazon, we don't use any Rackspace, we use only all Google tools, and they want to make test case for marketing purposes. That's why they gave us a resource and access to Google speed performance team. So I don't want to give you a false promise, but they promise us actually that within 2 or 3 months we're going to be the fastest websites in the world. I mean, the Weblium clients will generate one of the fastest websites. All right. And Andrea is asking. Okay, so you want. All right. So you want me to run the demo again, right? All right. Just 1 second. I will ask for to refresh me. So, Alex, can I have another new sign up for complete on a call? That call. This is the thing. And can I do a demo over there? Which? Let me do it. Can you upgrade me a new account if I give you another email now? So let me sign up. Do you see you don't see me. Just 1 second. I will prepare, guys. I'm sorry, it's because like something weird is happening. So forgot your password. Yeah, I cannot do recovery passwords. You recover my password because it was the dummy email I entered. So like I should enter my my real email or something. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I read logins. I should not log out. So that was. Вы можете позвонить? How do I get this now? All right, so activation successful. After activation successful, I have to sign up again. No, because now let me be, I know David, appsumo@gmail.com. Mountains. So after, do you see my screen, by the way? Because I'm doing this packages. Guys? Chris? You see it. Okay, guys. Because I kind of lost. So once I activate, so I activate it. So then you have to create an account. Once you create an account, you get this, intro packet, what you message, and then you get Weblium's, onboarding. You can skip it, Then you have list my website and my projects, right? So you can start creating a website or a project. Once you create a project, then you specify, the website. I think you guys did this already, lots of you. So you can create you go to an editor, how Weblium works, you skip it. So you can do stuff here, put Put a nice picture, a nice message. So it's basically then you publish it if you want to publish. As you can see, it's once it's published. By the way, so let me do the thing because someone asked me about the speed. So you can verify and see it by Google PageSpeed Insights, and then basically you return to your website and see it's in your active project because it's not passed yet to your client. For now, to pass it, as I told you before, you have to go to our support, basically like do it through the chat. But like probably Wednesday, Thursday, it's gonna be here. So here you will see transfer, and you can transfer the website. So now you do it manually. Once you complete the project, basically you specify the account where you complete the website. But if you want to, since next week you can do it automatically, you just need to verify and ask your client. Then you see like team members, where you can invite a new member. Let's say I want to invite tester dot I don't know David.com. So I send an invite. As you can see, it's pending. The member was invited. So once he confirms, obviously this guy is not going to confirm it. Once he confirms it, you will see it here. Then as a team member, you can cancel invite, or once he verifies it, then you can be remove, or you add more. You have custom branding. I already showed you custom branding, I think. And then you have account settings here. The only thing that you're gonna add next week is this clients. All other things are already operational in operation. So the custom branding thing, let's do it again. AppSumo, for example, I upload logo. Let's say I have a reseller logo. Let's assume that this is going to be my logo. Then you put a logo inside the editor as a product. So I put here, and I add fav icon also. Voila. I think that's pretty much all of it. So here you see your active projects. My website is empty because we have no website yet, right? So you can start creating new, or like you move it from project to the website after you paid, and you're up and running. And then you have a chat. We always have people sitting in the chat and supporting you guys, which I think that it's a great advantage, because lots of site builders do not have a live chat options at all. So we spend quite a lot of money actually to support this infrastructure, to support our partners. So I return back to you guys to kind of start going back and talk.
All right, you want me to read some of the questions?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so we got, when can we expect to customize the domain of the white label platform? I have requested for mine last time on Wednesday.
You can do it already since today. Now it's manually, but to do it automatic, so it's going to be live next week. But today you can go to our chat and say like, this is my domain name, please link this domain name. We give you NS records, and then you add it up. So it's already it's manual operation right now. It's going to be automatic operations next week.
Okay. Yorgo asks, how can we sell subscriptions with Weblium for clients to build their websites alone, like Wix, for example?
Like Wix, so you basically have your own domain name. Let's say it's gonna be chriswebsitebuilder.com, right? And so you build a landing page, and then you basically already will have an ability for your clients to sign up and do the same stuff that they do on weblium.com, but on your web domain name. And then people will pay. They will pay full price, and then you open your own website builder. You do everything that we have on weblium.com under your own brand name. And then people sign.
Awesome.
And then people sign up. And they pay full price. You get 50% back, we split it, everybody's happy, and then we focus on, this is our strategy actually. So eventually we would want to that, lots of our partners, they will generate the demand, and we will focus on, improving Weblium as a platform, adding new features, new customized things, make things more usable and stuff like that.
All right. Mike asks, how does Draftium work with Weblium?
Yeah.
After the draft website is made, is it simply a one-click transfer to
Unfortunately,
Weblium?
this is my dream. This is how Draftium was created. It's not ready yet, and we promise that it's going to be delivered because it's powered by the same platform. But Draftium right now using the same block library. All the websites are made by blocks, but those are blocks version 2.3 or something. But on Weblium, it's 3.5. So we have to upgrade Draftium blocks, although they look the same, you don't see the difference, but on the back end, under the hood, they are in different version. But right now, we are working to upgrade it, and yes, you will have a one-click, export to Weblium. So you draft a draft in Draftium, and you show it to a client. The client approves it, and then you do one click, you move everything to Weblium, you build a website, and you keep your customer happy.
All right, let's see here. Kim asks, is there a max number of pages a website can have? And then her next question is, when can we have the option to export websites and upload it to another host?
All right, so we don't limit any number of pages that the website can have, so we don't know, honestly. But I think that it's like when you have a cell phone and you have unlimited traffic, and there is a small little star over there saying fair usage policy applies, right? So we don't know what fair usage means in that case. But if you're gonna create a Wikipedia, using Weblium, probably we will reach out and try to say you're gonna pay more, or you're gonna just stop doing this, because obviously Weblium is projected to create corporate websites. I don't know, I think on Weblium right now itself, on weblium.com, we have about 300 web pages, and it's doing well, so it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be too much, 500,000. I think that it will have issues, but now we say unlimited because it's truly unlimited for an average user. And now the second question by Kim is about export option. So the thing with export, we would have probably, so there is two ways to do the export. We tried first way, it doesn't really keep customers happy, because we can export HTML and then give you an ability to actually host it elsewhere. But in that case, you lose a lot of interaction. You lose interactive scripts, so there is people coming back and say, no, this is not what I wanted to export. I wanted to export everything, including the ability to edit it. So that's why we right now we're working on a second way where you would be able to specify your FTP details. You will continue to use Weblium editor, and when you press publish, it will publish files to your web host. So, and the pricing is probably going to be half of the price that you pay versus when we host you. If we don't host you, you only use editor, you're going to pay half of the price. This is what's coming.
Awesome. Next question. It seems very likely that there will be more products, e-commerce, and other specialized types of sites. Would this be an add-on or a flat fee for this type of site? My concern is that these new products will be at outrageous pricing.
Yeah, this is a great question. Obviously I cannot promise you that it's going to be included into the price, because as you can see right now, if for example, e-commerce is a big product by itself and we are licensing it, and our conditions for a license is we have to pay to the licensee, right? So if it's not going to be any outrageous pricing, just for one reason. It's a very competitive market. So we should basically stay competitive, right? And the pricing point is really one of the most important points. So I cannot give you any guarantees. There will be something coming up. For example, I give you one example. Some guys, like large corporations, coming to us right now and asking us to create a marketing tool where they can host unlimited landing pages for their A/B testings and things like this. So this is going to be a new marketing product where we would price it differently. Probably we would price it $49 a month and $99 a month for a truly unlimited everything, right? So you will have still 50%. This reseller package always gives you 50% of any end user pricing that we would launch. This is the thing, because you are our reseller. So our goal is that you are giving you more products, deliver as many products as possible, that you can sell effectively, and then we both making money.
Awesome. Next question. Do you need Draftium to use Weblium?
Do we need? Not really. No. Draftium is different product. Draftium is a visual technical specification for the website, right? So you don't really need it. If you know already what you are doing, you can, or if you are brave enough to start working with the client in design, so because why Draftium actually was born, because many people get distracted, end users, they get distracted by, oh, I don't like this yellow color button, and they just stop paying attention to the messages, to the structure of the website, and so on. So that's why we had to treat everything and made it purely black and white, so people focus on a content and a structure, but not on a design. So we separated the design process and architectural process. If you are, I think, brave enough to do it in Weblium. You don't need Draftium.
All right. Next question. Can I activate the pro subscription for my client on my end now first, and then eventually transfer the site to my client once the custom domain is up?
Of course. Awesome. Because you could charge the client, or we charge the client. Some people already are charging the client 3 times more than we do. They charge him like $350 a year instead of $126. So all this money going to you. We only charge you $63, right? So like you can upcharge, especially it's your white label. Now nobody knows your prices, right? So you can invent any kind of pricing you want.
Yeah, that question seems to have come through a couple times. People wondering if they're allowed to adjust the prices on their end.
Yes.
So that's good to know that you can. All right. Ira asks, it appears that I can host a website on your server, but having it look like a URL that I already own, but that's under the $98 plan only. Is that correct? If so,
no.
How does it work to show my custom URL?
No, it's not correct. Both plans have the same ability to show under your own URL. The only difference you have is number of active projects and number of team members. All other things are the same.
Awesome. All right. Let's see what else. How does SEO work on Weblium?
Well, it's quite easy. I myself, like, I have SEO background. Obviously, like if you take an experienced SEO guy, he will say, Weblium is too simple for managing doing proper SEO. But lately, Google algorithm changed so much. So right now you really rely much more on the external factors versus internal factors. We try to keep all the internal factors very, very easy. So you can specify your titles for any kind of pages. You have meta descriptions. You can have links. You can have anchors. You do inside, in deep linking inside the website. All the must-have things are in place already, and we are also adding. Every release, we're adding some nice to have things. We have a group of very experienced SEO consultants. They give us, like some insights, what could be improved, and we are just delivering this, in every release. This is how it works. Yeah, Dora. Right. I see Dora asking about the blog module, right? A blog module is coming really soon. We just completed the Zapier integration stuff. And Zapier, you probably know Zapier, right? So you can interconnect a lot of web apps. And after the Zapier, the next thing is blog. So I cannot give you, really accurate estimates, but I think my feeling it's gonna be around 1 month.
All right. And Peter's asking if we want to open our own Weblium like Wix and create a registration page, how can we make it automatic so they will automatically get our branded builder?
Peter, I don't know, honestly. So I need to ask my guys. Yeah, if you can do me a favor, this is my email address, dbrown@weblium.com. Can you please shoot me an email? I'll find it out for you. Okay.
All right. Can it work with MailChimp, Aweber,
Yeah,
or other
absolutely.
email
Yeah,
tools too?
we do a lot of integrations like Typeform, MailChimp, what do you call it, Envision, Silver, Emma.com. So there's a lot of, you can do pretty much everything. So as long as it's an embed code, you can embed any type of code you want.
Excellent. All right, we're going to do a couple more questions, everyone. And if your question doesn't get answered, feel free to ask it on the Weblium deal page on AppSumo. We'll be in there answering those questions as well. So Renee asks, if I sign up as your reseller, will I be able to get the same 50% discount off of Draftium if I didn't have it already but want to use it?
That's a smart question. I think we'll do it. Yeah, obviously we'll do it. Because like if you're a reseller, it would be much more complicated for us to track who is reselling what versus just give you, a fair condition and you do it.
All right. Janine wants to know about chatbots and if they can use them on
Of course,
Weblium.
it's an embed code. So you just like embed whatever fantasy you have, about. So like you just like embed. All embed codes are that, like we tried, it's actually they're working.
And I imagine that's similar to John's question, which is wondering if they can use Weblium to schedule appointments.
Yeah, for example,
business.
a lot of people using Calendly or similar services, they have like a widget. You put a widget on the website and you have all the, like appointments sorted out.
Awesome. Any other final questions? Let's see. Those are the last ones that I'm seeing. So yeah, unless you have any other final words, David, we can sign
guys,
off and everyone can go check out the deal
first
page.
I want to really apologize for bad presentation, like something weird happened in the middle. Second, I see that some people are not convinced. Again, like we are the company, we since 2002 we are in the market, so I'm not really like a deal hunter that I want to satisfy everyone, and try to get your money and run away. I'm not gonna run away. All right, so that's why we implement this 60 days money back guarantee. You don't have any risks. You try it out. For some people it works perfect, for some people it works great, for some people it just works, and for some people they say it's not for me. That's fine. That's fine. You tried how you incorporate this great offer. I personally think that it's very good offer. You can research. I have like a big Excel sheet where I see all the competitors. So this is a really great and competitive offer. You can try it. You can see it if it works for you. If you believe that you can recruit enough clients and make money just continuously, then you go ahead and do it. If you feel that it's like it's not working for you, just don't do it now. Wait for next 10 years and you get something else.
Awesome. All right. People appreciate the honesty on that. Yeah, guys. I mean, that's one of the big things about AppSumo. That's why we do offer those 60 days. So you can take a chance, take a risk, see if it works for you, see if you can integrate that product with your business. And if it doesn't, we're launching new products all of the time. But for the most part, people do love the tools that we offer. Last final question before we wrap up. Do you guys have a public roadmap, or is there a roadmap?
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, the thing is, like, we just changed the product manager for the Weblium. But you know why? We fired the guy because he said, like, I'm feeling afraid to publish a public roadmap. I said, it's not gonna work, right? Like, you have to. Yeah. I think it's a public promise. If we promise something in public, we have to deliver. It disciplines the whole team. We have a big team. We have 40 people, 40 developers doing this product. It's very complex product. We don't have it yet, but I promise you, we just hired the guy. His first priority is actually to release a public roadmap. So I'm waiting it it as much as you do. So just wait. You still have some time when AppSumo deal runs. So we do it, like I do it as well.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, David, thank you so much. Everyone, all you Sumolings on here, let's give David a thank you for joining us, for walking us through some of what they got going on with Weblium. And David, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Yep. David, seems like you might have cut out. I don't have your audio, but there he is. Thanks. See him in the comments. All right. I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on the next one and hope you enjoy checking out Weblium. All right. Bye-bye.